Hey everybody, BikeBlogger here. I'm going to talk about my cross bike real quick. I told you guys I'd cover this really quickly. This is my bad weather bicycle. I ride it in the rain. I ride it in the snow, in the ice, in the winter. This is my bad weather bicycle whenever it's going to be any precipitation outside at all. And it's not going to be a dry day. This is my go-to bicycle. It is a Diamondback Haanjo Comp. The model year is 2014. I purchased this back in 2013 in December. It's a cyclocross type of bicycle. It's more of an upright geometry, slacker angles, wider wheelbase. It is a aluminum frame with a carbon fork. It has road style handlebars, wide handlebars, so you got a nice big cockpit up front here. Let's see, the crank is a BB386 Evo spindle type bicycle crank, but the bottom bracket is actually a BSA English threaded bottom bracket. So there's like a little adapter with spacers, basically, that allows you to use this crank with that type of threaded frame bottom bracket shell type. This came with basically Shimano 105 components, which are pretty nice componentry. So it had Shimano 105 derailleurs and brifters, brake levers and shifters. So I got rid of those. You might notice it now just looking at it. I've converted this to single speed. So it's just, one chain ring and one rear cog. So it's single speed. It's got disc brakes. They're TRP high road mechanically actuated hydraulic disc brakes. Let's see what else. Nothing really special about the wheels. That's the main complaint I really have with this bicycle, is that the rear wheel, especially, because that's where a lot of your weight is by sitting on a bicycle. All the spokes just started coming loose on me, and I had to replace basically all the spokes in the rear wheel. The wheels are not very good quality on this bicycle, to be honest. They only have 24 spokes per wheel too, which, being a commuter as I am, and I have learned, probably 28 in the front and 32 in the back, or maybe 36 on both wheels, 36 spokes. Triple cross-laced, would be more sturdy for riding this bicycle as a commuter. So that's my only main complaint. I have a Planet Bike Cascadia hybrid touring fenders. They're 45 millimeter wide fenders. I have 32 millimeter wide tires. They're Schwalbe Marathon Supreme tires. Excellent tires. I highly recommend them. Never had a flat. I've ridden thousands of miles on this bicycle, so I would definitely recommend those. The saddle I have on this bicycle, this isn't stock. It's an ISM Adamo Typhoon. Big old wide saddle. It really gives this bike character. I like to have different styles for my bicycles. So, each bike feels a little different, rides a little different, so I don't get bored with them. Like this bike is more of an upright, sort of a large cockpit, big cushy seat, hybrid bicycle with fenders and disc brakes. I also have a road bicycle that's a little smaller, lighter, faster, at least at accelerating and climbing hills a little bit, that has bullhorn handlebars. It's also single speed. And then I also have a single speed mountain bike, has flat handlebars, disc brakes, and it's a heavier bicycle too, but that gives each bicycle some character. So I like to, just as a side note there, I like to have bicycles that are a little different from each other. So like I said, I converted this bicycle to single speed. I do not have a chain tensioner. I just have a Surly 19 tooth rear cog and a chain ring up here in front. It's a 52 tooth chain ring. Just a basic KMC chain. So I just got some spacers on a lock ring back here. You know, the cassette, you know, I threw away, or I got rid of the cassette, Shimano cassette, because, you know, I'm not multi-speed anymore. I'm just single speed. Let's see what else. The brake levers up here, they're just basic ergo road style Tektro brake levers. They're Tektro RL 520. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the spokes that I replaced back here, like I was saying earlier, I replaced all the spokes back here with Wheelsmith spokes and Wheelsmith brass nipples. Haven't had any problems at all since I replaced all the spokes in the rear wheel. So you might have to do that. If you have this exact bike, you're probably gonna have to replace all the spokes in the rear wheel. At least I did, because they're just a mess. And again, going back to, you know, my main complaint with this bicycle stock is the wheel set, and especially the spokes just weren't tensioned at all right. One of them snapped on me while I was riding the bicycle. Just a big hassle. I ended up replacing all of them, like I said. So that's my one main complaint. I have Shimano SPD clipless pedals, big old wide mountain bike pedals, clipless pedals. I like these pedals a lot. I have them on all my bicycles that use clipless pedals. I also have a Sigma BC 509 bike computer. I really like it a lot. Very simple. I think they might have discontinued it. I wish they didn't. It works great. I tried another Sigma computer and it just failed on me. It wouldn't work in the really cold weather for whatever reason. I guess the battery just was getting too cold or something, but for whatever reason this one worked just fine in the same temperature outside. So I don't know what the deal with that was, but I really like the Sigma BC 509 bike computer. Simple. I like simplicity, you know, single speed bicycle. Handlebar tape. I know I'm getting a little detailed here. Handlebar tape is, you've probably seen it in some of the videos. It's SRAM Super Cork. You know, nothing really special. Pretty cushy though. The flashlight up front here, it's a Phoenix UC40 Ultimate Edition USB chargeable flashlight. Up to 960 lumen Cree. I usually use it on the setting just below that, though, at I think about 400 lumens, so pretty darn bright. The rear light I have here is a Saigo light, Hot Shot, really popular rear light, works really well, really bright, great rear light. So I think that just about covers it. So with everything you see here, including the flashlight, this bicycle weighs 23.3 pounds or so. The flashlight isn't super light. It weighs a little bit. You take the flashlight off of this bicycle, because I don't usually use the flashlight, except when it's nighttime. And then when I'm riding this bicycle, it weighs 23 pounds. Dead even, pretty much, 23 pounds. So this is a 23-pound disc brake with fenders, puncture-resistant tires, and a big old heavy saddle bicycle. So it's perfect for my needs. Single speed, that's all I need, bicycle. Thanks for watching. Oh, one more thing, guys. You'll find on my website all the specs on this bicycle at BikeBlogger.com. Thanks for watching.